Hello everyone! I hope you are having a wonderful holiday season. Today we are diving into the cozy world of snowball cookies. Imagine the perfect blend of buttery goodness, the roasted almonds, and dust of sweetness. Let us make our kitchen the happiest place to be. So grab your apron and hit the subscribe button, and let's get baking. Start by preheating your oven at 175 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Starting with the first ingredient, we will be taking 1 cup of almonds. I'm taking almonds, you can take any other nut you like, except just be careful with walnuts as they tend to release their natural oils a lot more quicker while toasting than the other nuts. So this can go into the preheated oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. Alternatively, you can also use an air fryer for the same purpose. Simply arrange them in a single layer and toast them for just about the same time. We have our almonds toasted and ready out of the oven. Toasting the almonds is an optional step, although I think it really elevates the flavor and gives that extra crunch that we are looking for. Notice the difference between the raw and the toasted almonds here. Set that aside to cool while we take the rest of the ingredients. Start by taking half a cup of regular unsalted butter, which is at room temperature, but firm enough to cut them into cubes. This helps to evenly distribute the butter in the flour. Next, we will take 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Make sure to level it up, and this would weigh about 140 grams. To this, we'll be adding 3 tablespoons of caster sugar. Ideally, we would add a 1/4 cup of caster sugar, but since we'll be coating the cookies with some icing sugar that adds to that extra sweetness, we can keep it to not more than 3 tablespoons, which weighs about 40 grams. Now, to get that delightfully crunchy interior for our cookies, we're going to take our cold roasted nuts into the food processor and pulse them just enough to get them to be fine, coarse crumbs. This looks just fine. Now, taking our bowl of butter, sugar, and flour mixture, we will add 1/8 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, as you can see, this is everything in a bowl recipe, and all you need is your bare hands, or maybe just a hand glove if you have one. This is simply to ensure that we don't melt the butter with the heat from our hands. Once the butter has been incorporated halfway and we get a slightly crumbly texture, we can go ahead and add the crushed nuts and gently bring it all together with the help of your fingertips. Avoid kneading it. Once you can form a ball like this, we can go ahead and start making equal-sized balls. It's important to note here that I'm not adding all of the crushed nuts, as this would make the cookies very crumbly, so setting aside about 3 tablespoons. Taking our 10 by 15 inch tray lined with the parchment paper, we will start placing equal-sized balls of the cookie dough. And this can give us a batch of 24 snowball cookies. Make sure you don't see any crease or crack while making these cookie balls, and place them equidistant on the tray. These bite-sized buttery shortbread balls are so scrumptious, and the best part about these snowball cookies are the easy ingredients. You probably already have most of them on hand. So I hope you're going to try out these cookies today and let me know in the comments below. These can go into the preheated oven for about 15 to 18 minutes, or if you see an ever so light crack on the top, place them on the wire rack to cool down for just about 10 to 15 minutes. Showing you an up close of the baked cookie, notice the ever so light crack and the golden brown top, and of course the light brown bottom. While the cookies cool down, we can sieve 1 cup of icing sugar into a bowl, ensuring to remove all the lumps. Now, while the cookies are still warm, we will roll them in the icing sugar and coat them evenly. Once you're done with all of them, let them cool completely until we do the second coating. Going ahead with our second coating of the icing sugar, make sure to coat it generously just to make it look like the real snowball. time for the taste test. With the melt in your mouth texture and the buttery richness and the subtle sweet powdery coating of the sugar creates a delightful contrast to the tender crumbly within. This heavenly experience is like a warm hug during the festive season. So let us spread the joy and indulge in the magic of the season by baking these delightful snowball cookies and share the experience with your loved ones. Happy baking and happy holidays, everyone! Oh, and if you do have any queries regarding this recipe, don't feel shy to comment below. I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. And please do subscribe. Thank you.